Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mansa A.D.Joseph back for more knowledge, more wisdom, more inspiration. I'm going to inspire your desire. It's my new link. That's my new, it's probably what I'm going to name my YouTube clip. So any of y'all trying to take my idea, I already got it recorded. Okay? Get your mind right. All right? It's the real work begins right now. You just got off work. It's 9 to 5. You woke up this morning. Now you off work. The real work begins. Your grind starts now. All right. Pick up a book. All right. Turn off the TV. You see that TV right there in my living room? It's off. All right. Turn off the TV, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Get off of Facebook. Get off of Snapchat. Get off of Vine videos. Get off your Twitter. All right. Put your phone down. Put it on the plug. Turn it off or put it on silent. Put it on vibrate. All right. And leave it alone for the rest of the evening. All right. 5 o'clock, 5:30. It begins self-employment. All right. The real work starts now. All right. Get out your pen and pad, your vision book. All right. Get out your vision board. All right. Start jotting down some ideas. Start thinking about what you want to do in the next 5 years, where you want to be. All right. Start thinking about where you want to be in the next year. All right. Start thinking about where you want to be in the next 3 to 6 months. All right. You know, now begins the grind. All right. You gave your 8 hours, 9 hours to a man or a woman, you know, that was sitting right where I am and started planning. All right. And they made a plan and they worked their plan. And what happened? They started their own business. All right. They started a company or they bought out a company. All right. There's people that, you know, buy out companies. All right. But whatever it was that they did, you know, whether it was an athlete, you know, they were training now. You know, when I get off work, I start hitting the bag. I go to the gym and that's where my dream gets right to the dream. All right. Gets right to working out, getting my body right, getting my mind right, getting ready, all right, for what's to come. And what's to come is what I've been praying for, what I've been working for, what I've been faithful for, all right? You know, watching my diet, eating the proper food, getting the proper rest, all right? But now starts the grind, 5:30, baby, all right? You gave your time to Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so. Now it's time for you, all right? And what does that 5 o'clock, 5:30 hour look like? It doesn't look like happy hour. You know, we don't go to the bar to turn up. Got going up on a Tuesday, okay? You know, yeah, that sounds good every once in a while. But, you know, we don't get off work to have happy hour. You know, the happy hour starts in a book. All right, get lost in a book. Get lost jotting down your goals and your dreams, okay? Don't get lost in that thing they call TV. You know, get rid of the TV. All right? I got rid of my cable. It's been 8 months without cable. Feels phenomenal. Clear-minded. All right? I'm not spending $150 on cable. Giving it to Comcast. Giving it to somebody that created a company and said, hey, we're going to put TV available for any and everybody who wants it. We're going to charge them $150. All right. And we're going to only give them certain channels. And then the extra channels they want, we're going to make them pay $10, $15 for them extra channels. And all the good stuff comes on all them extra channels. OK, so you don't need it no more. All right. Channel your energy to yourself. All right. Channel your energy to your kids if you have kids. All right. Sit down with them. Go over their homework. All right. Channel your energy to your loved one, your girlfriend. For you gentlemen out there, ladies, you know, spend some time with your boyfriend. Or if you married, spouses, sit down with each other. Turn the TV off. Light some candles. Put on some meditation music. Put on some jazz. All right? Talk to each other. You know? Try to understand each other. Communication is key in keeping relationships strong. And a lot of the reason why we dealing with the things we dealing with in society and relationships is due to the fact that we too caught up in that TV, all right? We too caught up in gossiping. We too caught up in what's going on instead of focusing on what's going on in our own four walls, all right, and focusing on our lives, we too busy caught up in the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians, all right? We too busy watching what's going on all over the social media, tweeting, tweet. Let me tweet about this. Let me tweet about that. All right. Don't get me wrong. Social media is a great avenue for things like what I'm doing here. Motivating, encouraging, giving wisdom. YouTube. YouTube is a library full of knowledge. But people use it for the wrong thing. Why don't you get on YouTube and search a documentary? Why don't you get on YouTube and look up other life coaches like me, people that want to spread love and knowledge, all right? Instead of eating out, why don't you cook you some food? Why don't you make you some, right? Excuse me for a moment while I stir up my food, Gotta hit the road, go back to Memphis. Came back home for a little bit to work, right? Because I had to make a sacrifice. I wasn't gonna sit up in Memphis. I don't have a fight till tomorrow, so I wasn't gonna sit in Memphis, go spend money on a hotel room when I could come home, make some money on the ambulance, and then head back up there. Right? It cost me $20 to fill up the little car I'm renting versus me spending $60 on another room for a night that I had to get out of at 11 o'clock the next day. Didn't make much sense to me. So, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make sacrifices. If I gotta stay on the road for 5 hours, going and then come back 5 hours, hey, it's cheaper. It's cost efficient for me. So back to what I was saying about 5:30, it begins with you. All right. So I want you tonight, as you get home, I want you to sit down with a book. All right. Go to Barnes & Noble, pick up a book, spend an hour, get you a little coffee, and sit down and read. Elevate your mind. Elevate, baby. Elevate. All right? Let me give you some wisdom right quick. Billionaires, the wealthy, the successful, and everybody's success is defined differently. But the people, the leaders, the shakers, the movers, the producers in the world, the producers, all right? You got your little people in the middle called the consumers, and the people above the chart, the people at the top of the chart, the food chain, the producers, the shakers, the movers, the people in the places of power, making the decisions of the world, the financiers, the leaders, the government, blah, 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 right? They read. They read books. Warren Buffett loves to read, all right? 60 books a year. Think about it. 5 books a month. Try to get to that goal. Try to start off with 1 book a month, all right? Maybe 1 book every 2 months. Start somewhere, right? I try to read 5 books a month. I thought I was doing it, reading 1 book a month. I found out that the shakers in the move read 60 books a year. All right. I'm trying to read 5 a month. That times 12 equals 60, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, put down the TV remote, turn it off. All right. Unless the Falcons is playing, unless they playing. But turn off the TV, get rid of it. All right. Get rid of your cable. Save some money. All right. And get lost in yourself. You just gave all your time to someone for 8 hours. Now it's time for you. Thank you. Mansa, A.D.Joseph. Start your self-employment right now.